In this video, we're going to compare and contrast dogs versus cats to find out which is a better pet. Dogs are loving, loyal, they're affectionate, and they are great, but they are a lot more work than cats. Where cats are loving, they can be great, but they also like to be more independent, a little more standoffish, but they're less work. So we'll compare and contrast between temperament, maintenance, cost, exercise level, and we'll find out what is a better pet. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We make cat videos that are educational and entertaining. And by the end of this video, you'll know whether cats are best or dogs. So let's get started with temperament. As we look at temperament between dogs and cats, we'll first start with dogs. Dogs are known to be loving, loyal, affectionate. They want to be doing whatever the owner's doing. They want to be a part of the family. They want to go on road trips. They want to go hiking, walking. Whatever the family's doing, they're in for it. And this makes dogs super popular and is why people have loved them for a long time. As for cats, they can be loving, loyal, and great as well, but they also have a standoffish, sometimes more independent, stubborn side to them than dogs, where dogs just want to be with their owners at all times, not necessarily cats. They like to do their own thing, they like to jump up, perch on high places, and just hang out. So this is a benefit, and it can be great if you don't want a dog or a pet right by you at all times. Cats will come by, get a pet, and then they'll head out and do their own thing, which can be a great thing at times. Next, we'll compare exercise level between dogs and cats. We'll start with dogs. Dogs need exercise, and they need exercise with their owner. They want to play fetch, they want to go for runs, walks, hikes, you name it. Dogs need it, and they want to do it with their owner. It builds a bond, and it's really good for both human and owner. But this comes at a cost, as it's a lot of work and energy for the owner to get out and exercise their dog every day. As for cats, they don't need as much exercise, and the exercise they do need, they get it themselves. They run around sometimes, they jump, they climb. They can do a lot of different exercises on their own. So this is an advantage to the cats. As cat owners know, they don't have to exercise their cats. They get plenty of exercise on their own, and it's something that as owner, you don't have to worry about. Next, we'll compare and contrast maintenance between a dog and a cat. We'll start with dogs. The maintenance for a dog can be quite a bit, especially when it comes to grooming and going to the bathroom. First, we'll look at grooming. All dogs shed, or if they don't shed, they need to be groomed because they will mat up. So you need to be grooming your dog at least once a week, and you need to make sure that they're healthy and happy with the best dog food, and they have to have regular vet visits. So there's a lot to keep up on when it comes to a dog. As for cats, lot less to keep up on because they clean themselves and they go to the bathroom in a litter box. So you will have to clean the litter box, and there is a little bit more work, but in general, dogs are higher maintenance than cats, and it's one of the advantages of cats and why people choose to get cats, because they don't need to be exercised, they don't need to be cleaned up after going to the bathroom, and they don't need to be groomed as they groom themselves. Next, we'll look at cost between a dog and a cat. As we look at dogs, there's a whole lot of different variables when it comes to cost. First, the initial cost of a dog. Depending on the breed, you can pay anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 to $4,000. But some dogs come free at the shelter if they need a new home. So you can look there, and you always want to start in shelters. But once you get your dog home, there's a lot of food, there's a lot of medical bills, a lot of things can add up quickly when it comes to a dog. As for a cat, you can certainly get a cat for free. There's a lot of shelters that are looking to get rid of cats. And then when you bring a cat home, you have initial costs of litter boxes and things like that. But for the most part, if you have an indoor cat, there's not going to be a lot of charges associated with your cat. They're going to stay relatively healthy, not a lot of vet visits, and food is relatively cheap as well. Next, we'll look at the lifespan between dogs and cats. We'll start with dogs. Of course, it comes down to their environment. If a dog's getting fed really good food and getting the exercise that they need, then they can live up to about 15 years. As for cats, if they're an indoor-outdoor cat or maybe an all-outdoor cat, they're just not going to live as long. But if they're an all-indoor cat, they get fed good food and they get some petting, they're going to live 15 to 20 years. So for us, it comes down to which pet we like best, and we like cats best. Cats are low maintenance, they don't cost a lot, They're entertaining, they're fun, they're loving, they like to hang out, but at the end of the day, it's easier on you as the owner to own a cat. We hope you've enjoyed this video about cats and dogs, and we'll see you on the next one.